All right. Well, welcome to the webinar today, and I'm excited that you're here. This is going to be a very timely webinar. This is about how you're going to optimize your website for maximum conversion and lead flow, and it just really helps your business kind of stand out front and center of the local market when people do end up finding your website, and they get to your website from a number of different places. Earlier in the year, if you remember, we did your 2021 marketing plan for tree service, and that encapsulated pretty much everything. Your website, your SEO, your Google pay-per-click ads, your retargeting, your email marketing, any of those types of things that you're doing for your business, all of those things that really you do for your comprehensive marketing plan. Today, we're going to go over a bite-sized chunk of just your website and what all it needs to have on it to convert the most amount of leads that you get to actual callers and leads for your business. So I'm super excited that you're here today. Thank you so much for joining us. If you have any questions or anything like that, you can always pop them in the chat. There's a chat box on the actual webinar below. So if you click the chat box, I've got it open here. Actually, that's questions and answers. Let me close that one. Let me open the actual chat. Is there a chat? Oh, there's the chat right there. So if anybody has any questions, you can pop them in the chat. I'll try to answer them periodically throughout the webinar. But I'm very excited that you're here. Let's go ahead and dive into these slides. So what we go through with Tree Service Digital with our clients that are with us and clients that are looking to get with us is the digital dominance method. And this is pretty much everything that you need to do on the internet for your tree service marketing company or your tree service business for your internet marketing. And it's going to help you just drive more leads and sales to your business. Number one is your website and your SEO. So that's your foundation, which is what we're going to cover in detail today, what all your website needs to have on it. So that's number one. Number two is going to be your Google pay-per-click ads, Google Bing ad, Google ads, Bing ads, all your search ads. So anybody that's doing searches on the internet that are looking for tree service, they're going to find your business and give you a call. Number three is retargeting. So everybody that's been on your website the past 90, 120, 180 days gets retargeted on the Facebook platform, Instagram platform, Google banner ads platform. Number four is paid online directory. So you can have like a paid online directory of a directory listing that keeps you at the top of the directory in like Yelp or YP.com or Angie's List or any of the other ones. Number five is repeat and referral business. So you can, get more referrals from your current existing customer base by doing email marketing and social media. And number six is pay per lead. So if you're not getting enough leads doing the other methods, you could also add like Home Advisor, Thumbtack, Networks, any of those other ones where you can actually pay per lead. Number seven, you could do social media advertising. So that's Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, just running boosted ads or ads in your local market for tree service with a call to action. So they actually do give you a call. And then number eight is going to be social or referral program. So you can actually ask your existing clients, hey, look, if you have a neighbor or anybody, friends and family that want to get some tree service work done, we would love to pay you a referral fee of X amount of dollars. Or you could say we could give you tickets to the baseball game or football game or any kind of like, social event or sporting event locally, or even an Amazon gift card. Any of those things kind of give people the incentive to give you that referral. So that's really the digital dominance method that we always go through. So a little housekeeping today is if you want to get the most out of this webinar, really understand what it's going to take to get your website optimized for the maximum amount of conversions, just turn off your cell phone for the next 20 to 30 minutes, turn off Facebook. If you're serious about doubling or tripling the leads that you pull from your tree service website, the next 20 to 30 minutes are going to be critical because you're about to discover how to stop missing calls from visitors who land on your website, how to stop missing easy free estimates that your local market's looking for by adding this one thing to your homepage of your website, just one thing, how to convert more visitors to leads by adding easy testimonials to your website, and how to get back in front of all website visitors that bounce off of your website. And a lot of people ask, today's day and age, why the internet? And so the internet basically, statistics tell us there's a big massive transition from offline to online in the past, probably 10 to 20 years. Statistics tell us that more than 77% of consumers go online when looking for tree services. There's over 10 million searches every month for tree service and tree removal related searches. and services. And if you want your small little share in your local little market, that's all it's going to take to drive a ton of leads to your business. So who am I and why should you listen to me? Well, I've been in the internet marketing space now for close to 10 years. We specialize in tree service contractor internet marketing. I'm the author of the book, How to Win with Internet Marketing for Tree Service Contractors. So if you want a copy, happy to mail this out to you in a box with a couple other goodies. Just request it either on an email or via chat or something like that. We've worked with dozens of tree service contractors across the United States, and we just know what works to generate consistent new business from the internet. And this is going to help you increase your sales by having your website right, enhance your online reputation, drive more calls, leads, and profits to your business, and increase repeat and referral business by having a really good website. So the problem most people have with internet marketing is there's a big investment in marketing, right? And you want to make sure it works. You're going to want to make sure it pans out. You're getting website traffic. Maybe the problem is you're getting website traffic currently, but not enough leads from the traffic that you're getting. Or maybe there's a low return on investment. Maybe the internet marketing company that you've worked with in the past doesn't know the tree service business specifically, because there's lots of ins and outs for every niche. Roofing is going to be different than divorce law or family law or tree service or any of those. So you want to make sure somebody is really deep in the niche and knows kind of how to drive leads to your business. So the website needs to be great. It needs to have all of the elements on it that are going to make people feel comfortable to give you a call over your competitor once they land on your website. So this is 404 Cut Tree's website from the past. They've actually since been bought out by Save a Tree. But big company, huge company, and their website converts really, really well. They've got pictures of their trucks, so it's more personalized images. It's not stock images and things like that. And this is pretty much how we arrange our header menu as well. You want your home page, the tree services that you offer with a drop down for removal, trimming and pruning, tree fertilization, tree care, maybe arborist services, land clearing, different services. And you want a dedicated page for each one so that the content is very robust on your website. You want the about page. And on the about page, maybe a little small section about the owner, how you got started, how long you've been in business, and maybe pictures of the owners and the leadership at the company. And then the service areas pages, you're going to want to drop down for each one of the local markets that you service other than your main market, right? So the tendency is to have, your website kind of focused on your main market for the homepage, but you probably also service 6, 8, 10, 12 other local cities that are smaller suburban areas in your local market as well. So why not have a dedicated page for each one of those service areas and scoop up more traffic for those local markets too, and just get more leads and more business in those areas. And then you want the contact us page. Usually we install a news and media and then a blog page as well, which gets basically it doubles as our content creation each month, and then also gets our backlinks syndicating that content out to various news agency websites. So build out your website. So what we see typically with the tree service niche, and not everybody's, but some people have not converted their website over or built a nice website over the years. Typical tree service website will have 3 to 5 pages, right? It's not mobile responsive. And it has maybe the home page, services with all the services listed on that one page, but not a dedicated page for each service. Maybe the about page, and then maybe the contact page. And that's really pretty much it. So we see that probably half the time. And then sometimes we see some websites that are pretty good. We're just converting them over to a more mobile responsive, more highly converting website. And then you want pages for each service, like we were talking about on the previous slide, and then pages for each one of the sub-cities that you serve. And it needs to look good on a desktop. It needs to look good on a tablet and a mobile device as well, because people are doing searches from all 3 of those outlets. So you want it to be totally mobile responsive, just responsive. So any size screen that the website loads on or somebody pulls up, you want it to load properly on that screen and not have any hiccups, because the first bad experience somebody has, they're going to just hit the back button, bounce right off the website, and then you've just lost a lead that was possibly going to call you for an estimate. But you want to consistently convert visitors to callers and leads from your website. Your website's your main hub. And so people are going to be coming to your website from various different angles. Like sometimes you're doing ads, so the advertising is going to generate people to your website. You're doing SEO, you're showing up highly in your local market when somebody does a search for like tree service your city or tree service near me or tree removal near me. your website shows up high from that. So you're getting traffic there. You're getting traffic from social media. So people are coming to your page from Facebook or coming to your page from Instagram or different places like that. And then maybe you got a blog about really relevant topics and that people are searching for in your local city. And once they find that blog article that is on your website, they click on it, they end up back on your website. So you get traffic coming from there, and then content marketing, different things like that. So you've got all of these different things that are producing website traffic for your website. So you want to make sure you're converting everybody that comes, or the most amount of people that come to your website. So you want a full schedule with trucks running and appointments booked solid day in and day out. And you want momentum and consistent growth in your business. And that's why a website is crucial for that. So, again, like previously stated, is that your website is the hub of everything you do on the internet. Some of your traffic's going to come from, again, your Facebook page. Maybe you got a Twitter that you do tweets on. You got different other social channels, LinkedIn, YouTube. Maybe you got a YouTube channel with videos. People are just finding you all over the place. So it's the hub. Everybody's going to end up there at some point to really get and take a deep dive in your business and look you up. So you want to make sure your website's good and it represents you guys well at your business. So why is conversion so important? I love this slide because it's a visual of like how the two different scenarios completely differ with the same amount of web traffic. So scenario number one, let's take a look at this. Scenario number one, 500 visitors per month are coming to the website. Same in scenario number two, but scenario number one, 500 visitors per month, but your website is maybe a little older. It doesn't respond to the size of the screen from a mobile device if somebody comes in from a mobile device, and it's only converting about 3% of the visitors. So it ends up being about 15 leads, calls per month. That's about it. But you've got a 33% conversion rate on any lead that you get. So you're booking and actually getting a paying customer every third lead you get. So that's 5 book jobs from your website. If your average transaction value is $1,000, some people's is 2,000, 3,000, 2,500, 1,750, whatever that is, your average transaction value, that would be about $5,000 in sales because there's only about 3% of the visitors converted into a lead. Now let's look at scenario number two with a really nice mobile responsive, well-built website. You get the same amount of traffic, 500 visitors per month, but let's say it converts 10% of people that land on the website looking for tree service. That ends up being 50 calls and leads per month. So you get 50 leads over 15 leads. So that's a significant difference. It's over 3x the amount of leads. And then you're still booking and converting 33% of those leads to paying customers, but that ends up being 17 book jobs. And then if your average transaction value is the same as over here, it's $1,000 per invoice, you booked 17 grand in sales versus only 5 grand in sales. So you can see the difference in revenue for your business by just having a good website. And we see this all the time. As soon as we convert over a client's website, it starts generating significantly more leads than it did before. So this is a real scenario. And so I love kind of showing that. Why is getting your website built to convert important to you? So if you have a reason that you want to pop in the chat box, we got the chat box open. If anybody wants to pop in chats, I'll try to answer questions periodically during the webinar here. But why is getting your website built to convert important to you? And you could have your own reason, or think of something that you want to put in there, or not. Doesn't matter. But the main reason is because you want to generate the most amount of leads as you can, because those opportunities are going to make your business successful. 10 critical elements to enhance conversion on your website. So the 10 critical elements speak to your target avatar. So your avatar is like your typical customer, right? Your typical person, your typical type of customer that would buy your services, right? What are their fears and frustrations? Why should they choose you over the competition? Be real. Number two, be real. Use authentic images of your team on the homepage and throughout the website. Use video and multimedia elements to engage different modalities. Number one, website welcome video. Hey, welcome to our website, XYZ Tree Service. We'd love to help you guys if you need any kind of tree work done. Number two, videos of each one of your services. If you have, footage in the field, you can put tree removal on the tree removal page, video, etc. Video explaining why someone should choose or contact you versus the competition. So number four, leverage social proof. Showcase your online reviews on your website prominently on the homepage with a tool like Bird Eye or Review Buzz, or we kind of plug those into the website as well. And those reviews just give people that that thought in their head. They're like, okay, well, other people are getting a very good experience with this tree company. I probably will too. Let me go ahead and call this company. Number 6, ensure you have clear calls to action on each page that speak to your customer avatar and tell them exactly what you want them to do next. Hey, call now for an estimate. Fill this form out for a free estimate. Number 7, use special offers and coupons that match the service they are in need of. Number 8, make sure your website is mobile optimized with an easy click to call function. Number 9, leverage live chat. We've since kind of started putting in the Facebook chat plugin on the website. It's a cool little widget, and it shows up on the bottom part of the website, and they can click on it and chat with your Facebook page. Number 10 is start giving clients the option to book online. Those are 10 critical elements to enhance conversion on your website. So what is the one element that will have the biggest impact on the results of your overall internet marketing efforts? Just think about that in your head for a second. What's the one element that will have the biggest impact on the results of your overall internet marketing efforts? Wait for it. Here we go. So you want to optimize each page on the website for conversion. And you see that little click to call icon right there? That is responsible for generating a lot more calls to your office than almost anything else on your website. Just by having a click to call button everywhere static, like anywhere anybody scrolls on your website, just having that button. And I'm going to show you some examples of that in just a second, but that helps when people are on a mobile device, just easily press that button with their thumb and generate a call right to your office. That's going to help you guys get a lot more leads. Is your website set up to convert visitors to callers or leads? So we'll go back to the Save a Tree website. It used to be 404 Cut Tree. They've got a nice picture of the city of Atlanta. So it kind of makes people feel like, it's local, different things like that. And then their service areas, you got your menu right there, right there. So you got all the different suburbs and the pages that you want to cover. And that really, really helps because there's a lot of searches in those other markets too that you want to show up for. So you want calls to action on the website. Your phone number right here, request a consultation right there, schedule the appointment right here, and then an easy contact form box. They can just pop in their name, number, email, address, and then what service they want. More calls to actions. This is kind of laid out just a little bit different. This one's get a free estimate button that goes over. I think it's got a pop up actually to the contact form. Then you got contact us today, which is kind of a click to call button. But you can see kind of a recurring theme there, get a free estimate everywhere. So set it up for conversion. So your website should have a number in the top right corner of the website. Your phone number that's easily visible, web form where customer can request a quote or a free estimate, links to your social media profiles, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, so people can click on it and get more content from your company if they want it. Direct links to your online reviews and testimonials, your company name, address, phone number on every page of the website. That is critical because sometimes people are on a different page, but they still want to call. So not just only on your home page, you want these types of conversion elements on every single page of the website to maximize the amount of calls that you get from the traffic from your website. And personality too. I can't stress it enough. You want photos of your actual company, your trucks, your crews, the people that are at work, people smiling, people carrying wood, whatever that looks like for your business. But that gives people that feeling of this is a personalized business. This is a family business. This is a business that I can see myself working with instead of just stock photos or no photos at all, even worse. Special offers and incentives to drive action. And a clear explanation of why they should choose your company over the other company. Let me make sure this is okay. Yeah, it's definitely recording here. Okay. So that's set up for conversion. And then same thing again, you got your website, same thing. You want the phone number up here at the top. You want, different places for them to get a free estimate. Here's one of our other client websites, Southeast Tree. You want the phone number in the top right. So you're going to kind of see a recurring theme with these examples that I'm showing. Because this works. This is the platform. This is the kind of strategy, the section that needs to be on your website in order to convert the most of these people. So schedule an appointment. We give them one option to click a button to go over to the contact page. And then another, just request a free estimate form right below the header photo so that they really just can't miss it. As soon as they land on the page, we're going to go ahead and give them that opportunity to give us a call for an estimate or talk about the tree service they're looking for and a contact form as well. but you want the navigation, the pages, and flow to be good as well. But you see this personalized photo right here is really, really good because, I mean, it's got pictures of everybody. Everybody looks friendly. They're smiling. It's a picture of the truck. So that kind of gives them that idea. That's probably the kind of truck that's going to be coming out to my house if I get tree work done. So it just helps convert more people, makes everybody feel good about it. And it's set up for conversion, right? It's going to be set up for conversion. And so this is just like a page. If you have some content on it, you can also put, instead of just having the click to call button right here, which I'll show you in a minute with a mobile screenshot of a website. But, you know, anytime you have the phone number on the website, make sure it's a clickable link so somebody can just click it with their thumb and generate a call right to your office. And it must be mobile optimized really, really well. This is the same website, Southeast Tree, that I was showing you a minute ago with the red and black, but there's their logo and there's the menu item right there. And so you want your little slogan or some kind of compelling, you know, your main keyword up here in the H1 header tag up here. And then there's that click to call button, if you can see it down there. If you click that button with your thumb, it literally opens your phone pad with the number programmed in. And all they have to do is hit send, and then boom, they're on the phone with that business owner or the business office, you know, scheduling the appointment for service. So that is very, very powerful. You want it to be very optimized for mobile. So again, let's go through who your ideal customer avatar is for tree service. This is just a typical, you know, average customer. The demographics are typically it's a homeowner, right? Or a business owner that owns a building or a property, 35 years old or older, mostly female, sometimes male. Majority of callers typically are female scheduling the appointments, males as well, but it seems to be more females than males. Married with 2 to 3 kids, head of household, 65,000 plus annual household income. They make enough income, you know, both of them together to get work done around the house, repairs, tree work, stuff like that. Family oriented, reliable, easily frustrated, likes to please people and expects the same in return. Not handy really, but they just want to call somebody to get it done. Likes gardening, crafting, and arts, lives in the suburbs, upper middle class, takes an interest in their community. Their pains and frustrations, just so that you know, or, you know, the tree needs to be removed or pruned, it maybe is not safe and they've got kids or a family, can't get tree service company on the phone. This is big. Sometimes just by answering your phone, you'll be ahead of your competition because they don't answer their phone, right? Need to get tree service issue resolved. Pains and frustrations could be too busy to deal with it, right? Worried that the situation at the house could be unhealthy for their family. And their fears and implications are being ripped off or overcharged, right? Everybody's kind of got that fear. So that's why your testimonials and reviews will help alleviate that fear, because other people are saying you guys do great work, got good pricing, whatever that is. Paying too much for something they could have gotten elsewhere for a little bit less or better service. Having home damaged by faulty workmanship, that's a fear and implication. Having to wait around for the tree crew to arrive at the house, being inconvenienced trying to coordinate with the company, may cause a disaster in the house, right? The tree limb may fall and hit the roof. Bill may be more than they can afford. But their goals and desires, like this is really what they want, is they want to get the tree fixed. They want to have the issue behind them. They have a well-kept home, taking care of their family, more income, money, and wealth, live in a nicer, more luxurious home, drive a nicer car, kids healthy, happy, and successful, what most people want, spend more time with family, travel and have fun with family, respect and approval from friends and family and relatives, and they want peace of mind. So those are their goals and desires. That's pretty much who your average customer is. It's, you know, Mr. Middle or upper class person, you know, middle or upper class person, lives in the suburbs, do pretty well. They just want to get the work done. So here's some messaging that works in response to what that customer avatar is. So same day service or emergency services or 24-hour service or on-time service, right? Or we do what we say we're going to do type service. Number 2, free estimates, you know, free quotes, upfront pricing, satisfaction guaranteed, trustworthy crews and techs, experienced arborists. Another one I like that I've seen a couple of times is we're going to leave your property cleaner than we found it, right? So some people's fears are they're going to take all those trees down and it's just going to be laying in my yard, right? Well, you can just kind of eliminate that fear by putting, we're going to leave your property or we're going to leave your home cleaner than we found it, or your yard. And then you also want, why work with us? They're kind of wondering in their head, should I call this company or should I keep looking around? But if you've got some good, compelling reasons to work with your company, that goes a long way. So one of them would be 100% customer satisfaction. Hey, we offer 100% customer satisfaction. Licensed, insured, and certified. We offer insurance assistance if you have any kind of claims or damage. Affordable pricing. That's another reason why work with us. So, all of these things are compelling reasons to get people to kind of continue to convince them while they're on your page to give you a call. Another one is put all of your associations and trustworthy looking icons and badges on your website. Find a way to get them on there because that really, really helps a great deal. So you can kind of take a look at what that looks like here on this page. Typically what works the best is, having your ISA and your TCIA badges. They're your icons. If you're a member, of course. And then if you're a member of BBB, that's good. Better Business Bureau. Any kind of arborist for your state associations or anything like that. And if maybe you've been on Angie's List or Home Advisor, people understand and see those logos a lot. So it kind of resonates with them. And then you also want, some Google reviews or Facebook reviews right here below all of that. And make sure it's mobile friendly, right? I can't stress enough how big mobile responsiveness on a website is, because statistics prove that for tree service, about 70 to 80%, and it depends on the demographics, but let's say 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10 markets across the country, 70 to 80% of the search volume is going to be from a mobile phone or a mobile device. So it just stands to reason why you definitely want your website to look very, very good on the screen of which they click on your website. So if they're on a mobile phone, if they're on a tablet, if they're on a laptop, doesn't really matter what they're on, desktop, you want it to load properly on the screen and be responsive website. That's going to help less people bounce off your website. So 4.8 billion people now own mobile phones. 3 out of 4, and this is probably inaccurate. That was like a year or two ago. I think this statistic came out. So it's probably more like 6 billion people, or maybe 5.5. 3 out of 5 consumers search for local businesses on their smartphone. Google reports that 40% of mobile consumers turned to a competitor's website after a bad mobile web experience. So think about that. If somebody clicks on your website, they can't find your phone number. They've clicked around 2 or 3 pages. They still can't find it. They can't click on it to dial it really quickly. A lot of those people, half of them almost, are going to hit the back button and go look for another website that's easier to navigate, easier to make a call to. That could have cost you $5,000. It could have been 3 trees they wanted removed. Could have been anything, land clearing. Could have been a $10,000 job, $20,000. Who knows? So it needs to be mobile responsive. And maybe you can see this website here on the right-hand side. It's one of our clients in Jackson, Mississippi. But you can see we got the call now button at the bottom down here. And it's actually the long strip at the bottom. So you could do either way with the long strip or just with the phone icon on the bottom right or the bottom left. But that works really, really well. And showcase your online reviews. I mean, these are what makes people feel really good about calling your company. Great job. Patrick and his crew were very knowledgeable and capable of a job that was not an easy one. So people, write their stories sometimes in those reviews. So by getting more and more and more reviews, you've got more and more stories to choose from to put on your website. So just by asking for reviews, getting more and more reviews, we can then pick out the best worded ones, or you can pick out the best worded ones and put them on your website in that review area. It just really, really helps. It gives people that reason they want to give you a call. So key ideas: add real authentic images of your team to the homepage and throughout the website. Add video elements to your website. Website welcome video. Videos for each one of your services. Video explaining why someone should contact you versus the competition. And another reason, guys, for the videos is, yes, it makes it more personable and people see you on video. Don't get me wrong, that's great. The other part that's awesome about video is that the longer people sit on your website, the better ranking signals that gives Google. And so then Google wants to rank your pages higher than your competition. So by having videos embedded on your website, that's going to go a long way for your local search engine optimization too, because people are going to click the video and want to watch it. A tree coming down or drone footage of tree work, or you guys talking on a job site, whatever that is, people are going to watch it for 30 seconds or a minute, and they're going to be on your website longer than they would be otherwise. So that's a very powerful SEO technique and strategy. Showcase your online reviews more prominently on the homepage. Get the basics in order. So get your phone number in the right-hand corner and the scroll. Ensure that there's a web form that customers can fill out on every page, pretty much every page. Add credibility with authority symbols like your BBB, Angie's List, ISA, TCIA, and all the associations that you're a member of or organizations. Update the calls to action on each page to ensure they speak to your customer avatar and tell them exactly what to do next. Hey, call now for a free estimate. Fill out this form for a free estimate. Call for a free quote. Schedule an inspection. Whatever that sounds like in your business. Everybody's a little bit different. Most people are schedule a free estimate or something like that. Leverage coupons, offers for veterans or senior citizens for tree work discounts, stuff like that. Add live chat to your website. Offer clients the options to book online. Oh, so here's a testimonial. We couldn't do the webinar without a couple testimonials here. Here's Jack Leak with Affordable Tree Service in St. Augustine. I'm busier now than ever during the winter season, which normally doesn't happen. I gave 10 estimates today. That was on an interview we did last year. We got his website correct, built it to convert. It's now ranking for a lot of the keywords, so he gets a lot of business from his website. This is Brett with Green Acres Tree Service in Albany, Georgia. We hired Wesley with Tree Service Digital because things would get slow and needed to keep the crews busy. Since hiring them, we have 3 to 5 calls and website leads per day usually. I'd recommend them if you want to stay busy and grow. So optimize your pages for on-site for conversion. So that phone icon right there is super, super important. Every one of your pages need to have a get a free estimate form, maybe pictures of the crews, different things like that on different pages, and then click to call icon with the phone. That's going to help you guys tremendously. It's going to make your website pop. It's going to make people want to call you over the competition. So which one of the following should you implement in your business now that we just went over that will have a positive impact on your conversion rates? What do you think that would be? So just pick 3. Pick 3 of those that we talked about before. And some of the 3 could be, maybe let's pick click to call button. So a click to call button on your website is a good one to put on there. How about get a free estimate contact forms at the very top of the page, right under your header, right under the header photo. If you did that, that will generate more website form submissions for your website. Maybe the third one would be put more testimonials, more online reviews embedded on your website. So if you have a web developer that you're already working with or something like that, just have them do a click to call button app, get a free estimate form in more places on the website. I promise you that'll get more leads with the same amount of traffic, promise. Number 3, put more testimonials and more online reviews on your website. Like everywhere they go, maybe there's a click here for more testimonials and it goes to an actual page with nothing but testimonials. Like usually on your homepage or one of those pages, you can put 2 or 3 that comfortably kind of fit, across there where you can actually read the text. It's not too small because you didn't put too many. But then you could have a little button below that that says read more testimonials or want more testimonials, click here. And it takes them right over to a dedicated page just for testimonials. So just pick 3. If your website's lacking in a lot of areas, just pick 3 that you could have your web developer just implement. Of course, we do all of this with our packages. We actually put all of these things on the website. We make sure it's built to convert. So let's just go over a couple things here, kind of from the first start of the video. So to summarize, is your website optimized to convert? Does it speak to your target avatar? Does it address fears and frustrations to that person and speak to why they should choose your company over the competition? Does it have real authentic images of your team to the homepage and throughout the website? Does it include video elements to your website? Or, website welcome videos for each one of your services, video explaining why somebody should contact you versus the competition. And these videos don't have to be complicated, guys. This could be a video about, just a 30-second video. Hey, this is, Johnny Jones with XYZ Tree Service. Thank you so much for coming to our website. If you have any tree service related questions or you want a free estimate, just give us a call. We're family owned and operated. We're located in X City, but we service the entire metro area of X City. Give us a call today. Thanks so much for your time. Just easy, basic stuff, and if you're doing a tree removal, you could literally, you don't have to even film yourself. Just go out there and film the tree coming down for maybe a minute or 2 minutes doing some work. Just easy videos like that keep people on your website longer, and it generates more SEO signals to the search engines such as Google to keep your page ranking higher. Does it showcase your online reviews prominently on the homepage with a tool like Bird Eye or Review Buzz? Does it make it easy for them to take action and get in contact with your company if they want to? Let's just make it brain dead simple for you to give us a call, right? Here's a button, click it, and you're on the phone with us instantly. Get the basics in order. Phone number in the right-hand corner for a click to call. Ensure that there's a web form that customers can fill out. Add credibility with authority symbols, the BBB, Angie's List, etc. Update the calls to action on each page to ensure they speak to your customer avatar and tell them exactly what to do next. Call for an estimate. Click here to call. Schedule a free estimate, etc. Mobile optimize with each easy click to call buttons, and then live chat if you wanted to add live chat on there. So that's pretty much the end of the webinar, guys. If you have any questions, let me know in the chat box here. We've went over these things with the 2021 marketing plan as well, but just not quite as intense as this one with the website. But if you are looking for a free online marketing plan review, we're happy to go over, yours, kind of your specific situation in your market. Take a look at your website, maybe what it's lacking, what it needs, maybe some items of improvement. Or if you want to look at an overall marketing package, we're happy to help you with that too. We'll take a look at your online visibility, customer keyword list, ranking reports. We'll take a look at your website conversion elements and things like that. You can give me a call at 770-637-3707 if you are looking to schedule that, or you can simply go to our website, treeservicedigital.com/schedule. I think this might be in the way here. Let me see. So yeah, just the website.com/schedule. So that's treeservicedigital.com/schedule, and happy to help you with that there. And usually it takes about 30 to 45 minutes to go over your plan, what you're doing, what you're looking to do type thing. So are there any questions? If not, that's great. If there are, happy to help answer any. All right. So again, if you guys wanted to schedule anything, it's treeservicedigital.com/schedule. We'll go over all of these different items in your particular market, see what your competition looks like, see how we're going to help you guys generate a lot more business from tree service searches in your market. And the last thing is this digital dominance method plan again. So today we really went over the number one thing, really, which is your website, your search engine optimization, and everything it's going to take to convert more of those people that end up on your website into callers to your office, people that are going to go in your database, right? More estimates, more calls coming in, more appointments, and they just ultimately more tree service business because your website's good, it's dialed in, and people want to do business with your company over the competition. So that's really pretty much everything today for the webinar for how to optimize your website for maximum conversion. If you have any questions, you can reply back to an email from the invite of the webinar. Some people have some later. We'll also recorded this, so we'll have a replay out if you missed a few sections, or if you want to go over a few sections again to make sure you got it right for your website. And it'll also be uploaded to our YouTube channel here shortly. So I hope everybody has a great rest of your Friday and an awesome weekend. Until next time, Wesley Smith, Tree Service Digital, and we will talk to you guys next time. Thanks a lot.